Hey y'all, it's Marto, and we're gonna do a quick stream this morning. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on, but just decided to have a little bit of time. Wanted to go ahead and pop in. Continuing our Soul Invictus campaign, we're about to fight the siege of Rome. I can go ahead and let it attrition down a little bit, or we can use the ladders that are provided. I think we're gonna wait at least one more turn to make sure that we get those siege towers. Those could be pretty important. So yeah, we're gonna wait another turn. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're ready to press the end turn button. We were. Oh, I forgot to turn on fast movement. My fault. We'll fix that next turn. Ooh. There's nothing I can do about that. I don't actually recall retaking that town. Illyrian is an exceptional fighter. Only today I watched him best 5 men in training bouts. What moved me to challenge him I cannot say. The training sword feels heavy yet obedient in my hand. The Illyrian is young and nimble yet cannot match my experience. Our swords clash a few times and I exploit a momentary loss of balance. He goes down in the dust as I approach. I see his eyes go wide with utter fear. There's only one way to end this. Praise him. Benevolence of the Emperor. You're the opposite of the historical Aurelian. Okay, research complete. We achieved culture tier 1, which gives us 10% wealth from all culture. It wasn't Sol Invictus, it was that, the spy action cost and the rank for spies upon recruitment. Okay, let's see, our eastern border is still defended. Our northern is temporarily because we have a client state in the Quadi. Quadi historically were one of the tribes that were a member of the Arverni Confederation, same with the Marcomanni. I'd be curious to see if that pops up if they were to confederate. Let's see. God, what legion did I have take Asculum? Because I don't have a legion down there. I really don't recall that. Well, we're expanding this one. I have to go back and watch my own videos. We have the finances to further recruit to some degree. Araminium. Is Caipio a member of my ruling party? Oh, that's right, I'm protected for now. Caipio is not. As I recall, I cannot adopt from this column, only the other nobles. No, we're going to recruit to this army anyway. It's a logical choice. 2 auxiliary spears, a couple of levies. Movement range for armies and fleets, that's important. Auxiliary recruitment costs could be important. Okay, let's go ahead and we won't wait for the Tortoise. We'll go ahead and fight. Retaking Rome was the goal of the first chapter of this, so kind of curious what happens afterwards. It's been so long since I've played this campaign. I don't think I've ever finished it, because I never finish campaigns. Rarely, anyway. Okay. This is the Imperial City of Rome. Wow. I didn't remember that they had that modeled. And it's nice they give you the camera freedom to, look, the Emperor's box. Or a senatorial box, one of the two. This is a victory point, the temple held by Gallic Rome. This is, I think, larger than Attila's Rome. It's, you know, not all 7 hills, but the game can only do so much. Complete lack of a gate on that side. Okay. This is a bad gate to attack. It's a death trap with the towers surrounding it. So we'll start here. This is a good place as any. We're gonna move. Yeah, where can I even get the siege towers? See if the siege towers can block some of the arrow fire. Oh, a speech cut short. I was going to zoom in for it. So the games still do have the pre-battle speeches, but they aren't cinematic like they used to in the classic games. Where's Aurelian? Yeah. And this dope mask. I also like the choice to put him in the mask because it kind of makes him, since we don't have any accurate depictions of him, it gives him a little bit of a, I don't know if every band's the right choice of words. Give him a something. Relatability. Gallic Roman levies. I wonder what the purpose of those are supposed to be. To protect the wheels, maybe? Fire damage isn't too bad. Ooh, it's getting a little concerning over here. Hopefully they're able to unload before that thing goes down, because that's going to go down. Oh yeah, that's going to go down. Maybe. I think there's a certain threshold. Maybe not. Where it doesn't have to be attacked by flaming arrows anymore, it just burns. Yeah, I'm not really sure the purpose. I'm gonna have to look up. I should have between the last session and this one. An auxiliary swordsman. We were looking at auxiliary infantry because they're basically just Roman levies but more expensive. I'm not really sure what the purpose of that would be. Why auxiliaries would cost. What benefit they have. I couldn't see any. That doesn't look safe. OSHA approved. Turn the music volume up just a little bit. I think the overall volume is still low enough that it's not going to cause any issues. Okay. As soon as we take out that unit of legionaries, we'll be able to move in. Can't get down yet. What do we have up here? Cohors. They're actually probably, yeah, gonna make decent work of my levies. Well, what's that fire damage like? Golly, fighting to the last man. Okay. There we go. Well, yeah, they've almost been wiped out. I wonder if they can't get back on the thing, can they? Yeah, that's a one-way trip. Well, good luck, guys. Wonder if Auxilia have Testudo. That could give them a slight advantage under certain circumstances. Maybe I should have waited till I had the Tortoise to breach the wall. Luckily, it looks like this is the bulk of their forces right here, so... Ooh, how do they let themselves get flanked by legionaries? There you go. My cat just came to visit me. Okay. Okay, it's time to bring in the legionaries. Actually, you know what? Since archers can an arc, I should have moved them up a long time ago. Because surely I can take out some of this. Oh, you know, I probably should have reinforced that unit. It's not too late. Because they need something. They're not doing so hot. Vigiles. Probably going to be able to win the battle without capturing the victory point, but it's not going to hurt to see if that's actually the case. They actually getting kills? A small amount. Finally about to capture the gatehouse. I really need some cavalry in this army. Oof. That's pretty brutal. Okay, let's stop with the friendly fire. Okay. What happened to, yeah. Just sitting there taking arrow fire, okay. And into, looks like they ran into some Gallic troops. Surprised I'm not getting fired on. There we go. No, I hate that bug. The right-click bug is so frustrating. It's not happening as much as it used to, but I stopped playing these games for a while, literally because I could not control troop orientation. I don't know that they were really using Pelum at this era, historically. Okay, let's speed up time just a little bit. Well, hi kitty. Now I have two cats. There's Tetricus, the Emperor himself, with Equites Scutiarii. Historically, Tetricus lived. He was granted clemency by Aurelian and became a governor of a province. In game, he does not live. There we go. Okay. We're going to occupy Rome. Move the capital to Rome, absolutely. This is probably a financial mistake. But how can we not? Mithraic quarter. Ooh, that's a lot of cost to dismantle. Cultural influence, growth, sanitation. You can't convert it, so... Banditry's low. I'll turn the sound up just a little bit more. I think I have it just fine. Okay, Aurelian. I guess you can see his true face, just not in battle. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's search a couple of these. I wonder if I can get it down to 4, because Aurelian should have real troops. The Emperor. I guess we're just gonna have to disband that one. Okay. Yeah, there's those auxiliary swords. In fact, they have less. They don't even have the discipline trait. Good attack, average defense. Average attack, weak defense, but their attack's the same. 36, 35, 34, 35. In fact, it says good attack, but this is a weaker attack. Yeah, that makes 0 sense to me. And they're more expensive to recruit, they're more expensive to upkeep. Roman levies are far better than the auxiliary swordsmen. I don't know. The allied cavalry would be okay. Actually pretty good, and that's a lot of armor. What are we gonna get with Clubinarii? We're a ways away from that. We're about to get cohorts, equites, horse archers, and pikemen. Okay, we're gonna sit on that for a turn then. Hopefully we'll get this army recruitment up. Let's check on our borders. I'm not worried about those towns. I think they're all adequately defended. Although we're gonna put a couple auxiliary spears in here. Levies, vigiles, and light skirmishers. So it's not going to increase our garrison at all. Vigiles and light skirmishers. Oh, that's disappointing. Genoa. We already have Balearic slingers, auxiliary archers, Balearic slingers. We should probably go ahead and convert that to a... Yeah, I think the Germanic hunters, well, no, they're not really any better. We should convert Genoa to a, well, I wonder, maybe cost. We'll dismantle it real quick. It'll take a couple turns to consolidate before we start a new video. I forgot I was even at war with them. Hold Rome, plus 4,000. Hold 10 provinces in their entirety. Plus cunning. Okay, well, we have Rome. It's going to take next to nothing to go ahead and consolidate some more. Asculum will have in a couple of turns, as well as Arminium. see, both Brindisium is where we'll need an auxilia barracks. And slingers or Equites Dalmatarum. So you only get those as Aurelian. Interesting. It's a good amount of cash for completing those quests. Magellanum. That's right, we have a nice full garrison. If we can get the next tier, how's our food levels? They're fine. And let's go ahead. We really want to go ahead and fortify this, because I think after we take Italy, we'll leave a legion raised and leave a legion south. Let's see how many, 10 of 12, yeah. And then we're going to head east, because historically Aurelian took care of the, well, there's not much of a Palmyrene issue, is there? We may head into Gallic Rome then. It seems our client states have taken care of that problem for us. Research anything in the battle line of technology or in campaign. We can do that. Yeah. Well, then wiping out the pretenders, I think, is our best choice right now. I think I need to reinforce Africa, though, for sure. I cannot. Felicissimus's revolt. The mint workers of Rome, operating in our chief treasury, Felicissimus would be the classical ad, have been caught adulterating the coinage. Yeah, this was a big problem in late Rome. With his back against the wall, Felicissimus has incited the workers to rebel against you. He's gathered enough men to present a real threat, but there's still time to avoid a revolt. Minus 40 public order per turn. Holy cow. That's a lot. Let's go ahead and take Brindisium. Yeah, I don't feel the need to fight that one personally. Occupy. I lost a war dog. That's unfortunate. Okay. Authority, gravitas, morale. Yes. Okay. Are we done recruiting? We are. Let's move into Araminium. Not quite. Banditry still okay in that province. Public order, sanitation, Latin, and tax harvesting. You get unit replenishment for the tax harvesting edict. That's interesting. You know what? We could get some siege here. That would be beneficial. Almost done with our cohort barracks. Praetorian Cav. Huh. Joviani and Praetorian Guard. We'll have to get some of that for our Emperor and his personal guard in time. So we're going to reinforce Africa. And you know what? Actually, it's looking pretty okay. We do need some. Do we have Syrtis, Hadromentum? Let's do it in Hadromentum. How's our food level? It's actually kind of low. And Hadromentum's also going to get an auxiliary camp. Infantry, Javelin, and War Dogs. It's one thing Rome 2 did better than Attila is ensure the food balancing in Attila, where you could have a net positive of 1,000 food, but if a province is slightly negative, you end up losing a ton of happiness levels. That never made sense in Attila. What's the point of having an overall empire-wide food level if it doesn't mean anything? Okay, I think at this turn we're going to take a quick break. We'll return shortly.